Hello everyone, Loremaster of Sotek here, and today I am going to be announcing a new series on my channel that's going to be starting with the video following this one, which is that I'm going to be starting a Warhammer Fantasy Q&A series. Probably what I'm going to do is once a week, most likely on Saturdays, most often. I'm not sure about the official day yet, but once per week I'm going to draw from a series of questions about a certain topic within Warhammer Fantasy, and I'm going to answer those questions in a very simple Q&A format. The reason for doing so is that recently, especially with the release of the Lizardmen trailer, I spent a lot of time on Reddit, my Discord, the Total War Warhammer forums, YouTube, etc. And there are a lot of people with a lot of questions about Warhammer Fantasy. And no matter how you look at it, there's not that many places to get answers anymore. Especially if you have really specific questions that you can't find on the wiki that is not that lore accurate of a wiki, but it works if you're absolutely desperate for something, or it's a really broad question that doesn't require like a lot of finesse to answer. And not a lot of YouTubers really do really niche lore stuff. I mean, I come from a background of almost 20 years of Warhammer Fantasy tabletop playing and studying and reading the books because that was my hobby growing up. Which I'll maybe talk about that another time. But for now, I need your help, of course, with this project, because in order for there to be a Q&A, there needs to be Qs, or questions. So if you have any questions, and I think for this first week, let's focus on the Lizardmen, since their trailer just came out, and this is probably Lizardmen month. So I invite all of you either here on this YouTube video, on the Discord channel I run, or on the subreddit on Total War, because I'll probably post this there. If you have any questions regarding the Lizardmen, and it can be about anything at all involving the Lizardmen, I will answer it. And that is primarily what I did for a long time before I joined the YouTube community. I ran basically a Q&A forum on the Total War forums that ran for a really long time. And eventually I decided it was not very efficient to do it in that format, and I moved on to YouTube. So I think it's time to go back to my roots about where I started when it came to community interaction and return to this Q&A format. The videos are not going to be like crazy long. I'm probably not, like, I assumably could make it an hour, but I don't want to do that. I'd like to keep it a nice shorter format. That way it's kind of like a nice little mini series each week. The exact time will just depend on like how many questions there are and what, with the nature of the questions, because like if someone asks a particularly difficult one, I don't want to just do that one and then that be all. But we'll kind of develop it as things go. So if you have any questions about the Lizardmen, and at the end of each video I will announce what the following week's subject will be. So for this week, though this video will probably come out this week, obviously. If you have any questions about the Lizardmen at all, anything to do with their history, their lore, their tactics, their models, how Games Workshop handled them, anything, feel free to ask it anywhere that I can see it, which of course is down in the comments section, on my Discord channel, or on the subreddit where you'll probably see this post. So thank you all so much for watching. I look forward to answering your questions, as many of them as I can, and I look forward to hopefully reestablishing the relationship I once had with the community as someone who can answer any and all questions, because that's what I do, and that's what I specialize in, and that's my area of expertise. So I look forward to all your questions, and I will see you guys very soon. Thanks.